everyone. Welcome to a euphoric episode of Colorful Pages. Today is a very special episode for all the BTS lovers. Yes, I'm talking about the BTS Army, and you can see my t-shirt. I am also a BTS fan. I will be teaching you how to paint this t-shirt in today's episode using fabric colors. I will be using neon shades, mostly the neon shades. More about the material used, I will be explaining you in the video itself. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So right here I have the pack of the t-shirt which I've ordered from one online app, and let's do the unboxing first. Let us see what is the quality and the t-shirt, the color which I have received. So I had ordered 3 t-shirts, and color seems to be really bright and vibrant. As you can see, one I have ordered white, one yellow and one red, and I'm quite satisfied with the brightness, the fabric which I have received. And I guess without wasting any time, let us quickly start painting beautiful designs on them. I would like to start with the white one first, and yes, see how it looks. Nice fabric, soft and nice. And let's quickly start painting our design with fabric colors. So after checking my white t-shirt, I was too much interested in doing something calligraphic on it. So I checked quickly the Google, and I found some really beautiful alphabets there. And this inspired me so much that I recreated it in my own way, and I made this design. So this is a very beautiful flowery version of BTS now, which is right in front of you. And I used a black marker. First I used, of course, a pencil to draw, and then later on I used a black marker, so that while I'm tracing it on the t-shirt, the design is quite visible to me. And now I am ready to trace this floral BTS design on my t-shirt, and I'll show you how I do it. Now this step is extremely easy. Let us quickly start that. So I will let you know the things which are required now for tracing my design from my tracing paper right onto the t-shirt. So first thing which I will require is this is a yellow carbon paper. Okay, I'll just turn it around and you will see that this is a yellow carbon paper, and the number of this carbon paper is 5010. Okay, so this I will use. I'm not using a black carbon paper because the black carbon paper, when we use it, then my t-shirt is white, and you know what is going to happen when I'm going to color it from under the color. All the black carbon thing, it is going to bleed, and my t-shirt is going to spoil. So I will not use any black or blue carbon paper. I will use this yellow. This is a dark yellow carbon paper which I will use to transfer my design from the tracing paper. This is the tracing paper onto the t-shirt. So first thing which we are going to do here is checking our t-shirt. See, like this is the t-shirt. What I am going to do now is fold the t-shirt from shoulder to shoulder. So you can see one shoulder here and the other shoulder here. What I will do, I will just like this, I will fold it. So when I fold it, you can see the arms, both the armholes, I will do like this, and I will show you the neck also like this. Okay, so when we fold the t-shirt like this, what we get the center line. So no need to take a scale or a ruler and start measuring it. You can just simply fold the t-shirt and with your hands you can just set the area like this, just clear. Okay, and here is the center line, which I am going to mark with the help of this. Now what is this? This is a tailoring chalk. If you don't have a tailoring chalk, you can use a normal pencil, but it is better to use a tailoring chalk because then the mark of the pencil, it is white t-shirt, so the mark of the pencil may trouble you later. It may not go on washing, so it is better always to use a tailoring chalk. You can see this yellow mark, right? Now I'll open the t-shirt and show you. So now you see right in the center of the t-shirt you have this mark, which is the center line. So easy to check out the center. I'm just extending it a bit more so that my design remains in center. So what is the next step? The next step is location of your design. So how I'm going to do the location of my design? I will just place this here and check, because this T is in the center, right? So I will keep the T in the center only. So like this, setting the area where I want to make the design. So where I want to make around 2 to 3 fingers, 4 fingers down. See, I have taken 4 fingers down, right? 4 fingers, and this is not 4, actually this is 5 fingers down. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can count. Actually everyone has 5 fingers. I am taking it 5 fingers down. And from the T, this yellow mark you are seeing, it is passing exactly in the center. Now I will take one sheet of yellow carbon paper, and what I will do, first I will take sellotape. Now you can use any sellotape which you have at home. It is not important now in this painting to use only doctor's tape or a masking tape. You can use any sellotape. I have this brown sellotape at home, this one. I am using this only, like this, and paste it here. Why I have done this? So that my design doesn't move. And nicely you can slide your carbon paper right under the design like this, and make sure the entire design is covered by the carbon paper. What is the next step? The next step is extremely simple. You just need a pencil and quickly draw the entire pattern again. When we will do this, you will see that this design has been printed on the t-shirt. But be careful, we need to be very careful about this. This is what? This is the yellow paper, the yellow carbon paper. The yellow part is towards the t-shirt. Remember, the yellow part of the carbon paper is towards the t-shirt. If it will not be towards the t-shirt, then your design will definitely not be traced on the t-shirt and your efforts will go wasted. The printed part on the top and the plain yellow part on the bottom touching the t-shirt. So we'll see how we are going to do the transfer of design in a time lapse now. after tracing the design, you may also check it once. You can easily check because you have added a sellotape here. You can just lift these two sheets very carefully and check if you have not missed anything in the design. So for now, for myself, I can see I am very satisfied. All the designs have been printed here. But in case if any design, anything is left, some flower or some leaf, you can quickly flip it down like this and just retrace. So when you are going to do like this, your design will not move and it will be always in the correct place. This is why, because you have already added a tape here and your pattern is fixed. It is not moved. So you can easily make any corrections, or if you have missed anything, you can easily do it again. You can easily trace it again. We'll start the process of coloring now. Let us start with just removing this tracing and this sellotape from here. Easily you can slide it out, right? And please notice one thing, that right under this, between the two layers of t-shirt, I have kept one notebook. So this is an old notebook which is filled. I don't really require it much now. So what I have done, I have placed this notebook right under this, and on this notebook I am placing one tissue paper. You must be wondering why I am doing so. It is just because that the excess color which I will paint now, the excess color on the design should not spill on the back side of the t-shirt and spoil our work. So nicely you can place right under. You can use a newspaper also. If you have a newspaper, you can use a newspaper to do the same, and you can check that this tissue paper, I am showing you just from the neck, this tissue paper is covering the entire portion of my design like this. So now you can easily paint in a very comfortable way, and you will not be scared that what I will paint here will be bleeded down on the back portion of the t-shirt. I'll introduce you with the colors and the brushes. The first color which I will show you now is this. I want to use neon colors on this BTS T-shirt. So this is a set of fabric colors which I have, and from these I will be using this lovely beautiful neon green, this beautiful awesome gaudy gorgeous neon yellow. I will also be using this beautiful pink. This is the neon pink. Other than this, I will be using, this is the black fabric color which I am using, the black fabric color. I will be using this mauve. This is the mauve shade, and of course I need some white. And here I have another, this is the deep brilliant color. The deep brilliant color. This also I will be using while painting on my t-shirt. I may use a bit of yellow also, so I have kept it in case I like somewhere to highlight. I will use this also. I have selected some really fine brushes. These two are the flat brushes, the fine flat brush. You can identify the flat brush because the tip of the flat brush is flat. You can see the tip is really flat. So these are the two flat brushes which I am using. I will also be using some fine brushes. Now these three which I have selected are the fine round brushes. How can you make out the round brush? The round brush from the tip. You can see the tips are really round in shape. They are pointed, right? And this one specially is a liner brush which I will use. It's a liner brush. It's very thin. It's very fine. And the bristle, if you see here, the bristle is very long. So this is a long fine liner brush. I will be using these brushes to paint my t-shirt. Also pay attention, kindly do not use water. If you want to clean your brush, please dip in water, clean nicely. and then you need to dry it very carefully, very carefully, with the help of a tissue paper, so that there is no traces, absolutely no traces of water in your brush, because unnecessary water is going to spoil your t-shirt. The color is going to bleed. All right, we'll start the process of painting now. I will start coloring with the alphabets now, the B, T and S, and for coloring the alphabets I will use the color black. I also want to show you how I protect my shirt with unnecessary spill of color. I always use a tray like this. You can also use a plate if you don't have a tray, just to keep your brushes and your color like this, so that unnecessary, you don't spill the color on the t-shirt. You have to be very careful about unnecessary marks here and there on the t-shirt. I will start coloring with using these two brushes. I am using a fine round and a fine flat brush, and also pay attention that do not use water here, right? So like this, with the help of brush I will apply color first in the outline, and then later I will fill inside. So all this we can see in a time lapse now. after completing the black color portion, I will start coloring the small leaves, and also near these buds there are small sepals. So I will color all this, and I will use a dip technique for doing this. Now you must be wondering, what is a dip technique? Dip technique is a technique in which we do not mix the colors, right? We just dip the color, the brush into the color, and we straight away apply. So it is called the dip and apply technique. I am using the neon green and the neon yellow here, and I need a very fine brush. You can see I am using a very fine brush, round brush, for doing the sepals. Sepals are the small leaf-like structure which are just under the petals, under the flower. This is the green area. So I will paint it with the neon green and the yellow green. That is also a neon color, and using the dip technique. See, what is a dip technique? I will dip the brush first in the neon yellow and then in neon green. That's it. And quickly I am going to apply it like this. See. Again I will dip in the color, and again I will apply. Again I will dip in another color, and again I will apply. So once more in yellow now, and apply. See, you don't have to do much. You don't have to blend the color. You just have to dip the color and apply. The shades are going to come by their own self. So this is called the dip and apply technique. I will also show you one leaf with the same technique. For the leaf I have selected this. You can see this is a very fine flat brush, right? And the same technique, dip and apply, dip in green, dip in yellow, and keep the brush, press and leave. Dip in yellow, keep the brush, press and leave like this. See, it's a very easy technique. Again I am showing you, I am dipping the brush in yellow, press and leave. One more, dipping the brush in yellow, dipping the brush in green, keep the brush, press and leave. Now dip the brush again in green. We are going to press and leave. This is the simple way of doing the leaves. See, I am not blending the colors, I am just leaving the color as it is. Dip and leave, dip and leave. That's it. So all this green portion now we will see in a time lapse. Now for painting the flowers, the colors which I will use are, this is a beautiful mauve shade which I will be using, mauve. I will use white. I will use this deep brilliant purple shade, deep brilliant purple, and I will use this neon pink. I will be taking really very fine brushes for doing that because these flowers are very dainty. I will also take this round brush and a few flat brush. I will start with the light color first, and same technique I will be using, that is the dip technique. I am dipping the colors, so I've dipped the color into white and then I'm dipping into the brilliant purple. Slowly and very neatly apply color to your flowers now. One flower you will do like this, and the rest I will be showing you in the time lapse. With a very fine brush you are going to do. And slowly keep on adding color. Don't add a lump of color altogether. Application of color needs to be very slow. You don't have to hurry in applying a big lump of color and then you want to, settle it down on your flower. That is a wrong method. As you can see, I am taking really small amount of color in my brush. And then slowly I settle that color down onto the t-shirt, the cloth. And you feel your brush is dirty, please take a tissue paper and wipe it. Do not wash in water. This is a very delicate affair because these flowers are very tiny, small, dainty, delicate. You need to be very kind to them while painting. Last flower here, the last petal. Slowly settle your color down. See how beautiful the flower is looking now. Whenever you want to clean your brush, just wipe it with the tissue paper. I'm adding few highlights now. Now for the center of the flower, this area, the pollen area, I will add black first. And then later on, I will add some pollen to it. See, like this, simply just apply black. Later on we will add pollen grains to it. Just like this. So rest of the flower and the buds we will see in a time lapse. I know you all have liked the BTS T-shirt a lot. And if you are wondering what I'm wearing, this is a beautiful tie and dye kaftan, the link of which I have added in the description box. Check it out if you want to make one for yourself. And time for some tips and tricks. Number one, very important that once you have painted the BTS T-shirt, after 24 hours you need to reverse iron it. Reverse iron means from the back side of the T-shirt you need to iron. Do not iron on the top of the color, right? You have to just take the back side of the T-shirt and then you need to iron it after 24 hours. Second, very important, if you feel that while outlining with the fabric color, the black shade, if you feel that the black color is a bit thick and it is not moving easily, right? What you need to do, there is something which is called a fabric color medium. Now what I use is a camel art medium number 1. So I take a few drops of that and I mix in the fabric color. I dilute the fabric color with the help of it and then I use it for the lining purpose, means the outline of my flowers and leaves. So these are two things which you need to take care of. Your BTS T-shirt you wash in washing machine, you wash with hands, you do anything with it, it will never spoil. The color will remain as bright as it is when you have painted it. So no need to worry about, special care about this T-shirt. It is rough and tough and beautiful. Only one thing, that is reverse iron. And the second thing, you need to add a diluter, that is the art medium 1 to it when you have to do the outline. Only do these two things you need to take care, and otherwise when you're washing it and ironing it, do try to avoid ironing the front, the top, the painted area. Reverse iron. So your T-shirt will remain beautiful forever. I hope you have liked painting this T-shirt with me. Stay tuned for more creative videos. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Stay home, stay safe, stay happy always.